I handled all of the plants that needed to be taken care of over on that side of my shelves. And recently I've done some stuff over here, so there's not a whole lot that needs to be done. One thing I do want to show you is I have this giant Hoya Pubicalix splash that was actually like pretty big when I got it. Really big and bushy. Ooh, this guy needs water. Then I put, you see? Then I put this little hexagon trellis on it and it just like took over. Crazy, crazy. Now it's literally reaching to this bamboo stake. I have my another plant and like it's just reaching up there. Like look how cute it is. It's all curled around. And originally my idea was that I have this gold leaf right here. I wanted that to like grow up it, and like my idea was to have that kind of on the wall, maybe sticking out a little bit from the wall, and then get like a cute small like thin tall plant table type thing, and put the little pot on it and then have it grow up that leaf and be like super duper cute. But I've never been able to find a like plant stand that is what I want. Like they're either too big or not tall enough. Like if they're small, they're not tall. But it literally is just like, it is screaming to like grow up that. I'll show you guys while I talk. It's screaming to like grow up something like that. And I just like haven't. Also, you can tell it is in a tiny, like 5.5 inch pot. So it's probably root bound like crazy. But I know Hoya can be, Hoya can be kind of difficult to repot. Like they don't really like being repotted. At least that's what I've been told. And like in a lot of my experience repotting Hoyas, they've just kind of like gone downhill afterwards. But like, I mean, you cannot tell me that this much plant is fine in this tiny little pot. I mean, like it's fine. It's doing all right, but I'm sure it would probably like to have more. But that is my ultimate goal, is to like give it that gold leaf, which here, it's pretty big. Like it's a pretty big leaf. So like if I can have it grow up that, I think that would look really, really cool. I'm also I'm going to be moving to a different state eventually. Sorry, I'm literally just, you are right in front of this Rhaphidophora decursiva that I'm trying to grow up this plank. So I was just dusting off the leaves while I was talking to you. But I am going to be moving like to a different state soon-ish. I mean, like I don't have a timeline, but it's happening. So I don't know if I want to just like wait until I'm like move all my plants and then do that type of project, but it is in my head. I at least still have the leaf. The plant is thriving, so there's that. But yeah, so that is like one of the things that is a goal of mine. I feel like I have all these goals, but it's just like hard to do it right now. So the last plant that I have to show you guys on this side that I need to do something with is this big boy. It's my Philodendron Congo Rojo. This is what this guy looks like. He's very much growing to one side. I really have not done enough for this bad boy. He kind of just like thrives on neglect, but I do love it very much. Let's clean off these sad leaves. They haven't been cleaned off in a little while, and give him some water. This is one that I think is doing pretty good with the heat. Oh gosh, please don't overflow on my carpet. I'm gonna scoot it back. So, can you see? Yeah, but like look how big the leaves are. I mean, obviously you can see that there's some like dotting on there from watering issues, but still doing all right. So yeah, this is just kind of like an unsung hero in my collection. It's like one I love, but I just don't think about. which sounds horrible, I know, but anyways, yeah, look how cute he is. The last thing that I want to show you over here is my prop bin. Ooh, there are definitely some sad things in here right now. Ooh. Oh my gosh, because I kind of just let it do its thing. Let's see, can I? There we go. Now you can see. So I'm not 100% sure what everything is. I'm just gonna take out some chunks that I know are dying, and so they don't get gross. But I think it's just 2. So basically, what's in here that I know of is a couple more tetraspermas. Let me actually just show you like this. Okay, so I know that we have, this is a tetrasperma, so there's a lot of tetraspermas in here. There is a bunch of Cebu Blue, which these guys are all little baby Cebu Blues. They're so cute. I can't wait. This is another tetrasperma guy. Yeah, I just like chopped up a bunch of stems from Cebu Blue. Then I have a couple random Brazil nodes. I believe this is another, oh, wait, this is my silver sword chunk, I believe. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting because, you know, I'm just failing at silver swords recently. But you can see, look at that little baby fuzzy root and this little leaf. That's exciting. And then, yeah, a whole bunch of more tetrasperma nodes. But yeah, this is what my prop bin looks like. Let's angle it down. So I have gotten a lot of plants from this prop bin. And like I said, I literally just throw everything in there. So let's see. Last ditch effort for this Adaba. Let's throw him in here all by himself. Well, not all by himself, but you know. And then fingers crossed something will actually happen. So I'll give it some time and then I will give you guys an update on my little prop box. I got the idea from Harley G, and it's been nothing but easy and wonderful and breezy and beautiful cover. Oh my gosh, leaves everywhere. Okay, so since I'm over here, I guess I'll tell you about my 2 regular Monstera. This one is definitely more viney, as you can tell. It grows like a vine, and this one, and like really far apart, and this one grows really close together. I believe, I have absolutely no like science behind it, but I believe this is a small form and this is a large form because, as you can see, it has, oh, can you see that? Come on, focus. No, don't focus on the leaf behind it. So it does have the little wavy bits behind the leaf on the petiole. So I believe this is large form, and this is small form. This was my first plant that I got. It is not doing great. It also is one that got, and I know, it's a way too big pot, but I did repot it maybe a year ago, or not repot it because it was in the same pot. I gave it new dirt, and the roots are totally fine. Like it's full in here now. So yes, I know that standard, this is way too big of a pot, but this was my first plant, so I was learning, and now it's fine. But anyways, yeah, it definitely got hit hard by that freaking, what's it called? Fertilizer. So, you know, it's not looking beautiful right now. Most likely when I move, I'm going to chop it all up and start fresh, because I obviously don't want to get rid of my first plant, but this is like too big of a setup. So that is what I'm probably going to be doing when I move. And then this one, I got from Trader Joe's, and it's just like growing nuts. Like, as you can see, I have all these aerial roots. This one has crazy aerial roots too, but I kind of am able to tuck them back in. This one time had a like 10-foot long aerial root that was like growing along my floor, but I was able eventually to like tuck them all in. But yeah, these are my two babies. As you can see, they're very dusty and they're not doing like not thriving the best. I mean, they're fine, but yeah. So yeah, those are those guys. Something that I can totally talk about. So I have a fiddle leaf fig. I'll show you it. It was not doing the best, so I chopped it and threw this top part in water to see if I could propagate it, and I don't think it's working. I took off a leaf this morning because it was like literally dying. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Not real success. I'll show you what the actual tree looks like right now. And then I have this little Scindapsus that could use some water. It was literally just these 5 leaves for the longest time, and I was like, oh my gosh, these people just sold me one with no growth points, and it's never gonna grow. And then finally it put out this leaf right here, and as you can see, it's about to put out another one. But yeah, it was literally 5 leaves for the longest time, and it's finally growing, and so it's just cute and small and blah blah blah. But yeah, I'll give you a little tiny tour of this little section of my room. There's a couple plants that need watering, but not much. So the first one I have is a really big, as you can see, it's gone through some rough times, but it's doing better. Like, look at these leaves. What is it? Monstera Adansonii, I assume wide form, because like, hello, look at that leaf. I already had an Adansonii. It honestly was not doing great. I saw this at Pigment and I was like, yeah, I need that. So yeah, it did not put out any new growth for a long time. As you can see, that one is there and these guys are new, so we're doing good. Then as we go over, I have another Brazil cutting, and this is my Monstera Peru that literally was just throwing out runners, and then I put them up a little hexagonal trellis thing, and look at these leaves. It's put those leaves out since I got it, and it has these 2 big leaves down here. I just watered that, so that doesn't need to be watered. We have my squammy that I just filmed and showed in a repot. There's a heartleaf philodendron in some water here. This sad boy is a Begonia maculata that clearly I did not take the best care of, but look at these 2 tiny leaves. So cute. Another Brazil cutting, neon philodendron. That's all I have left of my neon. Actually, no, these 2 are all I have left of my neon philodendron because I killed it on accident. Yeah, and then I have another Scindapsus pictus, big boy. As you can see, it's freaking huge. Needs some water, so I'm gonna fill this puppy up. It's really, really full. I did buy it like that. Bought it nice and full. And yeah, I love it. I have one cutting that I took from it because, like, honestly, actually no, I took a bunch of cuttings and gave them to people at work. That's what happened. But like, oh, it's just so pretty. But yeah, you can tell it desperately needed some water, so we'll finish that water up. And then the last plants I have over here are this Hoya obovata. It's really cute. It's just one stem right now. I could probably cut it up, but I didn't. I haven't yet. I have a philodendron lemon lime cutting that is kind of all right. This is a Micans that I got in Arizona. This is a tiny cutting that nothing's happening. And then a Hoya macrophylla, really cute. Finally starting to grow, really good. So this is my fiddle leaf fig. It lives in my bathroom. And all these are new leaves since I chopped it. But as you can see, it's just a stick. And then these at the top. So I'm probably gonna notch it. I'll maybe make a video about that so you guys can see how that goes. But it's really cute now. But that top piece is not gonna survive. Not at all. I think the last part that I'm gonna have to this video, because it's getting really, really long, I'm going to take out my 2 shower plants, and my Brazil definitely needs some parts taken off of it. So I'll show you guys that, and then that'll be it. Bird of paradise. niece is going home. Oh gosh, it's like too big for this area. I'm sure those leaves will perk up once the water hits it. Okay, I know this section looks like really empty right here. I'll show you like an overview when I put the plant back. And it looks like, why would you have this plant here? But I have 2 doors, and one I never open, and the other one is the one that opens right here. So everything kind of has to be skewed to the side. But I swear it looks fine when the door is closed and when it's open, but it just looks weird when there's nothing there right now. Okay, so that's where that guy lives. I do have some pruning to do, and yes, there is a very sad monstera cutting that I'm gonna water, but we're running out of time in this video, so give you a closer look at this bad boy. Now it is leaning a little bit. Kind of helped, not much, but okay. Let's see, I'll give you guys a 360 while I look for some dead leaves. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm a sucker for Brazil. I love Brazil. Brazil and Marble Queen and Monstera are like, if I could only have those plants and I could have like 1 million of them, I would. And I'd be okay with that. All right. So yeah, this is what this little section looks like. This is a Cebu blue. As you can see, it's kind of awkward, but this door opens, and so I don't want it hitting the plant because my dog will open the door and she'll just come pounding in. But yeah, this is what this looks like. It's just a cute little print I have from the Obonoth, and a cute little Monstera stained glass that I got from Sunbear Glass Craft on Etsy. Macrame was from when I worked at a plant shop. We don't talk about that. And this little pot was from Target. And oh, this pot was actually from Target, the one that the Brazil is in. But yeah, so that's what that little corner looks like. And this is what, this is the chaos that we got into today. But, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my random little plant care video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.